Turn this off for a second. What's up? How you doing? All that good shit. Grand Rising. Good night. Uh, yeah. Good whenever you see this motherfucker. This is the late night morning hit once again. With a sleepy co-host, I guess. But nonetheless, I am here. Oh damn, I didn't know you could do that with the enter button. You learned something new on accident. That's cool. All right. Got a few things to talk about tonight. Oh yeah. Georgia pie, insane pound cake, and headband. All the strains we are working with and mixing together. And some other shit. I don't even know what that is. Can't remember. I want to say motor breath. No, maybe. I don't know. It's something. Does job. Nonetheless, hope y'all have been well. While I've been in my slight, well, it wasn't even a high. It was only a couple days, but still, yeah. I had toothache. Shit was kind of crazy. Then I couldn't chew shit, so that sucked. So I was on some smoothie shit, mashed potatoes and shit. No bueno. But I'm better today, so hey, y'all got me. Few things to talk about. As you know, anime, gaming, cannabininos, and whatever you may need for this ride. Wherever you may be, please be appropriate. You know what I'm saying? Don't get your ass rolled up or nothing on the job trying to participate. Got something going on in the galaxy by the title. Universe shit's fucking up per usual. I really am kind of floored by half of this shit because it seems like some shit we should already know. You know? Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe I expect more out of humanity. I don't fucking know. But yeah. Some of this shit is kind of like, I feel like this is a few years behind. But all right. First off, let's get into the universe. Okay. So, how do I put this? The universe might actually be glitching of some sort. Basically dealing with the Milky Way's magnetic field flip of sorts. So I guess this would be like some level 9 existence unlocking type shit. But nonetheless, scientists are mapping the magnetic field of the Milky Way and just found out that it twists and reversals that don't match old models. So I'm guessing that means at some point the Milky Way has changed. So I guess that's the trip part. But don't wait, isn't the universe like expanding or some shit? So doesn't that I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just retarded. I mean weird. But if the universe or the space is expanding into infinite nothingness, doesn't that mean some shit had to move too? But maybe I'm just wrong. I don't know. Basically, okay, in a translation form, the galaxy's energy lines are folding in ways we didn't predict. And on top of that, the James Webb Telescope has spotted black holes. How do I put this? Okay, running through space, I guess. is spotted what looks like a runaway black hole drifting through space like a rogue, basically. Now they're questioning how galaxies evolve and interact. Um, Basically, you have a black hole becoming a cosmic drifter. Um, how do I put this? I feel like we put too much into science in a way. Uh, we expect science to explain everything, and then in a lot of ways, it doesn't or it won't. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't, I don't think we're ever going to be able to explain everything that goes on in the world. Honestly, whether it's this black holes traveling for no reason, I don't know. I feel like the world does its own thing, so you can only map and figure out so much of it. But also, I feel like we go touching shit we probably shouldn't be fucking with too. So, I don't know. Like they always say, if you look for it, you'll find it. So, yeah. Uh, I don't know. We see how this shit turns out, man. Um, Sorry, trying to. This Jay is whooping my ass tonight. Okay, so I'm trying to understand this. So basically, I'm getting from this is basically space is defined logic, or the logics that we have constructs we have come up with, and now we're shocked by it, but we shouldn't be because I don't know. I feel like the world is forever changing, like, and we never really. I feel like did know enough about space to really conclude anything. But we can't even tell if we went to space or not. So yeah, that's a whole nother ball game. Come on, damn joint. All right. So yeah, I'm sorry about the spaces, y'all. But yeah, I'm trying to like I didn't go over this one. Like this one was just some shit I found and put together real quick. But what the fuck is a tiny dinosaur? Honestly, like what the fuck is that? What huh? Foskia pilindonum? That sounds like a disease. I must see this. What is it? If this ugly, so there's no pictures of the shit. You got a video? Okay, so yeah, no one we have 3D models of this shit, but not actually what the fuck it looks like. A cat-sized dinosaur from early Cretaceous or Cretaceous Spain. Okay, that's different. All right. So, what is making us rewrite the evolutionary script then? So, scientists are saying this little prehistoric gremlin doesn't fit the textbook model. Okay, so it's a plant eating dino, but has a bizarre anatomy and a fast metabolism. Okay, see, that's why I have a problem with this. How can we know all of this, but don't even have an accurate picture of what the fuck the thing looks like? Like, what the fuck is a man? You got a dinosaur, so you got motherfucking Land Before Time dinosaurs, Chomper and shit, walking around here eating plants. Yeah, we're gonna do some more research on that one. That's kind of funky. Like, so did it ever like what did it turn into as far as the evolutionary chain goes? Yeah, I need to know more about that. What the fuck? I don't know if they're saying that this is where plant eating dinosaurs evolved from. Okay, at least we got a picture of it. It does look kind of funky though. But Behahite? Okay, so what did it turn into? Okay, so Foski, prefix phos means light, reflecting extremely small and lightweight bodies of adult individuals. The element ski is derived from both skiing, meaning foraging. The species name Pelodonum honors the Pelodones, a Celtiberian tribe that once lived in the Fuentes del Duro region. What the hell? How though? Okay, miniaturization did not imply evolutionary simplicity. The skull is weird and hyper derived. What the fuck? I don't get what, man. No, we're not going there tonight. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was different. Oh yeah, I'm finna skip past this shit because that was kind of just yeah, that threw me off. That was a bad science lesson. Um, so we have a little indie madness. I'm jumping to gaming. So we got some game hype shit going on. First of all, Resident Evil Requiem drops. It just dropped. It's 12/10. So go play it. This is also known as Resident Evil 9. Uh, one of how do I put this? I think it's one of those games that stood the test of time, in my opinion. Uh, it is on the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC. And it's already one of the best reviewed game titles of the year so far, with a very high score around 88, or Metacritic score around 88. Critics praise its horror action mix, visuals, and new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft. But then you have some who kind of don't like the pacing of the game. I have yet to play it, but um, that might be a to do thing on my list. That along with Borderlands 4. I just want to play it for nostalgia. But yeah, that's one of the games I think y'all should go check out since it dropped 10 minutes ago. Um, we also have indies dropping like Frog Sqwad. Um, Weaponized frogs causing physics-based violence. Okay. So that sounds like what the hell was that game called? With the frog and Zuma. That's what that kind of I'm getting in my head is a Zuma type game. Um Capcom is coming with Pragmata. This is a long lost lunar sci-fi mystery that supposedly disappeared for years and basically popped out again. Now, the weirdest one of them all is a dual wielding ninja chicken game that got announced at State of Play. Basically, they went from serious to unhinged very fast. I don't know what the fuck this ninja chicken game is finna have going on, but it's out. It's an indie game. It even might be good. So, hey, all right. how do I put this? Supreme Court may hear arguments on cannabis and gun rights later this year. Thank God. Finally. It's about time. Congress is also considering whether to delay the hemp THC product ban, potentially affecting the hemp product legality. Where else do I want to go with this? I don't know. I feel like the industry is growing way faster than the research could ever keep up with. And a lot of telemedicine and virtual medical cannabis clinics are pushing for insurance coverage for THC meds following the federal rescheduling changes. Um, I think that's something that people should have fought for a long time ago, especially since it is a medical, you have to get a medical card to indulge. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I thought it kind of came with territory, but it's a lot of people's coins and ends caught up in that. So you never know how that shit may go. What other one that I wanna? The tax reform doesn't really. Now this is the one that kind of gets me bent out of shape. Some new scientific coverage is raising questions that cannabis safety, especially how widely available legal products are, may impact mental health. Yeah, but you're giving me the shit for mental health, but it's all good. Um, that's some stupid shit. I'm not going there without because the internet stays undefeated, and that has to be stupid. Um, I really ain't got too much more for y'all on that one. Um, how do I put this? Do y'all think this shit is even worth it? Like the gaming shit seems played, and people just putting out anything. It's becoming saturated. Cannabis market is saturated. We got floating black holes in space. People are really arguing that we're in a simulation and that we're like in a liquid fucking dish type shit going on. And I don't know. Shit's getting weirder and weirder in 26 for me. From gaming to weed, cannabis to just the universe itself. Shit's getting weird, bro. And sometimes you need nostalgia. So we're gonna go into 1989 before I close out.
It's a good year.
Motherfucker, you supposed to be asleep. Want to put the camera on you? Okay, I didn't think so. All right. Now, 89. A certain big head motherfucker was born. With no home training and no manners. And I don't know. Well, in 89, the fall of the Berlin Wall happens. That's crazy. And I hate as hard as the Berlin Wall. That's funny. All right. And in 89, I didn't know this. The Sega Genesis launched in North America. That's a classic. Who didn't have a Sega, honestly? Like, I remember I can't remember the game, but it was a weird ass fighting game. But I love that shit. It was kind of like a makeshift Street Fighter, I think. But it was cool though, nonetheless. But yeah, Sega was cool. I remember Sonic and shit, Mortal Kombat. What y'all thought about? How did they lose that? Because Mortal Kombat was on Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. How did that end up as a play? Somebody paid some money for that. But nonetheless, you didn't have no social media algorithms and shit. You know what I mean? You just doing shit like watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Lethal Weapon 2. This was Madonna's Like a Prayer era, music tours and all that fun shit. And I didn't know this. In '89, the first GPS satellite launched. Basically, the tech that would reshape navigation. See, it wasn't too much going on in '89, but it was enough. You know what I mean? You can still go outside and play and shit. Now you can't do a fucking thing. And half the time, if it ain't social media, people don't want to deal with it anyway. So yeah. Not going to be long before we're in those little weird ass boxes and shit. But nonetheless, y'all gonna miss outside when you can't go outside. This was the morning hit for 226. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I am Sqwad, and I am out. Peace.